Inside detailed factory, the making of a V12 engine begins long before a single part reaches the assembly line. Every engine starts as carefully selected raw material, tracked, measured, and routed for precision manufacturing. Before machining begins, each batch is verified for composition, traceability, and surface integrity.
From this point, the factory's production system coordinates every operation with strict timing and repeatable accuracy.
The first major transformation begins when raw aluminum enters the machining cell for the engine block.
Here, excess material is removed in controlled stages, revealing the first geometry of the V12 block.
Multi-axis machining allows each face of the block to be shaped with tight dimensional control.
The upper deck is machined flat to create the reference surface for the two-cylinder banks.
With the block established, the process shifts to the cylinder bores that define the engine's core precision.
Each cylinder bore is cut in sequence, establishing alignment, spacing, and depth across the bank. The second bank mirrors the first, completing the architecture that gives the V12 its distinctive form. Below the cylinders, the crankcase is machined to support the crankshaft with absolute stability. These bearing saddles are finished to exact tolerances because any deviation would affect the entire rotating assembly.
Internal oil passages are drilled next, creating the circulation paths that will protect the engine under load.
Every critical feature is measured before the block leaves machining, allowing correction before errors can multiply.
Once approved, the block moves forward as the central structure around which the entire engine will be built.
From machining, the block is transferred for cleaning, where every chip and residue must be removed.
High-pressure washing clears metal fragments from internal passages and machined surfaces.
The block is then dried and prepared for inspection in a cleaner, brighter metrology environment. In final block inspection, geometry is verified again to confirm the part matches the digital design.
While the block advances, separate machining lines prepare the cylinder heads for each bank.
The cylinder head begins as a rough form, secured for the detailed cutting that follows.
These cuts shape the chambers, passages, and mounting surfaces that control airflow, cooling, and sealing. Port machining refines the pathways that will later feed and evacuate each cylinder. Valve guides and seats are cut with extreme care because airflow depends on accuracy at this scale. Across the top of the head, the camshaft journals are machined to keep valve timing stable at high speed.
Each head is checked before it joins the engine, ensuring both banks will perform as a matched pair. At the heart of the rotating assembly, the crankshaft begins as forged steel built for strength and balance.
Machining reveals the crankshaft's journals and counterweights, the geometry that converts combustion into rotation. Grinding brings the journals to their final finish, reducing friction where the engine works hardest. Before assembly, the crankshaft is balanced so the V12 can run smoothly across its full operating range.
Connecting rods are prepared next, each one matched for strength, weight, and dimensional accuracy.
The pistons are finished and inspected, ready to transfer combustion forces into the rotating assembly. At this stage, each piston is joined to its connecting rod in a controlled, repeatable sequence. Piston rings are fitted to seal combustion pressure and regulate oil along the cylinder walls. With core components ready, the block enters final assembly, and the V12 begins to take shape. Main bearings are installed first, creating the low-friction interface for the crankshaft. The crankshaft is lowered into position with careful alignment to protect both surfaces and geometry.
Once the caps are secured, the lower end gains the rigidity needed for smooth, high-load operation. A rotation check confirms that the crankshaft turns freely within the freshly assembled block.
Each piston assembly is guided into its cylinder, where ring compression and alignment must be exact.
One by one, all 12 pistons are installed, linking the two cylinder banks to the same crankshaft below.
From below, each connecting rod is secured to its journal in a carefully controlled torque sequence. With the rotating assembly in place, the engine's internal lubrication hardware is added next.
The lower section is sealed and closed, locking in rigidity while protecting the engine's oil system.
With the short block complete, the sealing surfaces are prepared for the two cylinder heads.
The first cylinder head is lowered into position, aligning coolant, oil, and combustion sealing surfaces at once.
The second head completes the V-shaped layout that defines the engine's overall architecture. The heads are secured in a defined sequence to distribute clamping force evenly across the block. Attention now shifts to the valve train, where timing and airflow are controlled with mechanical precision. The camshafts are fixed into their journals, preparing the engine for final timing synchronization. At the front of the engine, the timing system connects crankshaft and camshafts in exact mechanical relationship. Once timed and verified, the front assembly is enclosed to protect the engine's drive system. The induction system is added next, shaping how air will be distributed across all 12 cylinders. Fuel and ignition components are fitted carefully, completing the systems that will control combustion. With major systems in place, the engine receives the external hardware required for operation and support.
Exhaust manifolds complete the gas flow path, carrying spent combustion away from each cylinder bank.
Before its first run, the completed engine is connected to temporary systems for priming and measurement.
Pre-lubrication sends oil through the engine before ignition, protecting internal surfaces from dry startup.
The final proof comes in the test cell, where the engine is prepared for its first controlled start. Every connection is checked one last time before the V12 is allowed to fire for the first time.
The first movement is not combustion yet, but the mechanical confirmation that every major system is functioning together. Then the engine ignites, and months of machining, measurement, and assembly become one running system. At idle, engineers verify pressure, temperature, and stability before moving into deeper performance checks. Under controlled load, the V12 is tested for response, consistency, and the smooth power delivery its layout is known for. After testing, the engine is inspected again to confirm that performance and sealing remain exactly as intended.
What began as raw metal has become a finished V12 engine, built through precision at every stage.
At Detailed Factory, the making of a V12 is not one moment of engineering, but thousands of precise decisions brought together as one machine.